Hello, welcome to Successful Trading. In today's video, we are going to take a look at answering the question, are Chinese stock a buy in 2020 under the new regime? And for that, we are going to be looking at the top Chinese stock and how I go about tracking them using the tiny tool that we have talked about on here on this channel called TeleTrader. So without any further ado, let us go ahead and jump in. All right, folks. Well, let me close the door on here. Sorry about that. Okay, so I have this app on here. Let's maybe showcase the app overall. This is the app, how it is. So let's actually start from the scratch. You can download this from your app stores or Google Play, I guess. It works on both the Android version and on iOS. Sorry about that. We have done a review on this in the past in this very channel, right? So there is a full review of actually how we use TeleTrader. That's not the purpose of today. So I'm just going to showcase here actually how I leverage it into creating watchlist. So you saw that I just click on the app on here and I have a plethora of of watchlists that I've created already. So you can see on here. So I have a watchlist on Chinese company, weekly watch list, leader of the banks. Actually, now that we starting this series, if there's any interest, I will actually showcase each month, maybe once, I will showcase each one of these watch lists because I use them to do my technical analysis just on the go, right, on the fly. These days, there's no going around that much, but hey, I could be even, let's say, enjoying a soccer game or whatever, a football game for that matter. Not just soccer. Yes, I enjoy both soccer and football. Yeah. I hope you do too. So back to this on here. So on my Chinese company list, this is not an extended list. What I'm doing actually here, you see here, this is my phone on here on the right here, and then I'm looking at Finviz on here. So as Finviz, let's move this guy over. So ask Finviz, can we do that? So ask Finviz just to give me country for stock, you know the filters, right? And optionable over $20. So these two lists that are not really lined up per se. There are some stock on here on Finviz that I do not have, but that will give me an opportunity, for instance, Futu. So what I've done on here into trying to see a Chinese stock a buy in 2020 because you know things may be changing over the next 4 years. Some of them are just underrated, a great deal, right? So I'm just gonna go through a few on here, and then maybe I'm gonna spend the time going through each one of the specific industry. If we just go performance year to date on here, Futu has been the best stock flat out on here every morning in pre-market. So after it broke above 50, it has just been flying overall. So, but Futu is not even on my radar here on my watch list. So on my watch list on here, if I go, let's combat. Yeah, that's the abilities. That's one of the feature of TeleTrader. So I just click a button on the. So if I toggle, it shows me the 1 week view. I toggle again the 1 month view, and I can go like this all the way to year to date, 1 year, 3 years. Okay, you see a bunch of look what has happened over the last 3 years. BIDU, for instance, BIDU. Let's show you BIDU here. Look at the run that Finviz is telling us on the last 10 hard. I'm loving this. I'm just hovering over it. And BIDU, for instance, has gone since December, since December 2020, folks, from $140 to $252. Yet it's 3-year view, and this is not so. That's the beauty of this, being able to compare side by side on here using Finviz and TeleTrader. Oh my goodness, that's giving me ideas already. I diverge a little bit. So that's quite a run. That's almost close, not quite 100% run over the last couple of months on here. Actually, we could find out how much BIDU has gone by. Year to date is not gonna tell us. 3 months. Let's look at 3 months. Right, we have a 3 months view here. BIDU has gone up 88% over the last 3 months. That reflects literally what you're seeing here because it was flat. We can consider November to December was flat. So November, December, and then January. That's 88% there. But the 3-year view of BIDU is telling us that BIDU hasn't done anything. Meaning, if you and I have been holding BIDU over the last 3 years, we have been back holders. Yeah, we are barely breaking even at BIDU over the 3-year view. 58.com, that's another one. Momo has been horrendous, right? To the point where this, in the criteria of over $15, Momo doesn't appear, over $20 rather, Momo doesn't appear on it. We traded Momo last couple of weeks. It starts showing some momentum trying to break out. So let's say maybe over $15 such that we can see Momo and other stock. The least prior was 33 stock. Now it has 39 on here. So we wanted to see Momo in here, and we are still filtering year to date. So year to date, where does Momo rank on here? Look at Momo. Momo year to date has gone up 12% only. Well, only. it's only 12%, not only. It's just 12%. So for us on here, if we come back here, the view on TeleTrader app with my watch list of Chinese stock on here, it's showing that Momo is a stock that is down 46%, 45.89%. You can see it here, right? So over the last 3 years. So this gives you an idea of some of the opportunity that exists. Weibo down 67%. So here the beauty of this, I can click on just the stock and then it gives me its individual chart if I want it. Let me even do you one better. What can I do here? We can do this. So this is one of the features on here. We can go chart view. Ta-dang. Yeah, obviously, you know that we can do the same thing on Finviz. I'm not comparing the two tools. It's just the flexibility and I'm used to doing. So meaning that if on the go, Finviz, the app version of it compared to TeleTrader, I think TeleTrader, right? So Momo here on its individual chart could be something like that. Actually, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. So can we could do it this way. Here we go. And then let's go to 3 years or 5 years even. Look how, let's remove this guy here. Look how down this is. So a stock like Momo presents an opportunity on here, pretty much trading at a 5-year low thereabout. The 2016, the lowest price here was about just between $10 and $15. We're trading at $15 now. So there's potential that this could be for people who are looking for the long run. Momo will be one of those stocks that you could definitely consider. So let's go back on here and actually let's revert this. I just wanted to share that briefly and go back to the full list. So the full list, either we are looking at it from a performance view or using from a chart view. So right now you're looking at the chart view. If I go back and say just show me the performance view, we can return to the screen. So over the last 3 years, the best stock on there of my list at least it has been JD. JD is a stock that's even JD, it's 110% over the last 3 years, but has really not underperformed, has just been stuck in a range recently. Alright, we have been looking for it to cross $100, but they have been waiting for a while under. So other on here that have moved over the last 3 years, Baba has only moved 34% over the last 3 years. Alibaba off stock only 33% over the last 3 years. So that shows really some potential there. Baba was on sale, as people like to do. 4 weeks ago, you could get Baba at $220. It tried to break out above this resistance at 260 recently. It couldn't. So for my list of top Chinese stock to buy in 2021, Momo is definitely one of them. We talked about that already. Baba here looks like a good opportunity as well. Only up 34% over the last 3 years. We talked about JD, which let's take a look at the chart of JD. Yeah, JD look impressive. In 2020, right? Look at it. Went from $40 to $90, but let's say since November hasn't run that much. My expectation is that when JD, maybe the next year earnings breaks above 100, watch out. A great run is to follow. Newcomers, for instance, NEO has been a stock that for us we have been looking at. As we trade them, I mean, in this case, you could invest in them by just buying a stock straight up. That's, I think, the angle at which we are looking at it. It's one of those that is difficult to trade because of the implied volatility. The other days, Momo can go up 10% and the next day is down 7%. Similar to, there's another one on here, a relatively newcomer. It should be here on the list. Of course, it is on the list. BIDU. Pinduoduo, PDD. Look at the chart. 171. 171. So PDD, if we go back on this side on here, PDD in the last, do I have, yeah, I have it here. Over the last 3 years, it doesn't have 3 years. You see it here on TeleTrader. So if we go 1 year, it's second best to the high flyer NEO. NEO is up 1,166%. Imagine getting on NEO. For us, actually, I remember when we traders, when we started this channel back in June of 2020, pretty much every other day, the traders was like, could you take a look at the chart of NEO? NEO was going for $5 at one point. Yep, let me show you the chart over the last year to show you what we are talking about. You see this here, January, not even January. Go to May time frame. Momo was still doing like this. Is a weekly chart that you're looking at here. So this is a weekly chart. So in May time frame when we started really doing the live worker, and then it has just done this. So at this pace, Momo is NEO is another candidate with a target of most likely maybe $100 over the next over the course of 2021. So what else is on here? And Lee LLI, Lee Auto. This is an auto manufacturer, just same as NEO. Obviously, when you hover it, you see the service or the industry that along with the market cap, obviously. So those are really the Chinese stock that's for us. We are seeing BIDU. If somebody were to tell you that BIDU will be trading at 252 now, but even then, after BIDU has made that fantastic run, recent fantastic run over the last 3 months, as we said earlier, right? BIDU has gone 88%. It is still in the 3-year time frame. It is still breaking even because BIDU used to trade at over $272 in 2017 thereabouts. So JD, Baba, Momo, NEO, and to some extent still BIDU because they are really, some of them are really still on the values. Though those are the leaders that for us we use on a day-to-day. And the newcomer PDD has gone up quite a bit. Maybe we can be patient on there, but really the starting point would be Momo, JD, Baba, and NEO of the like for this 2020 in terms of some of the top Chinese stock that's for us. We do trade some of them, obviously, but in this view on here, we wanted to share the opportunities of what exists on there. And you can come here, use creative watch list such as this one on here. That's for us we have in the TeleTrader app, or just filter on Finviz and to be able to track the performance on here over the course of time and create a portfolio here. We can create a portfolio. That's one of the features. I'm not sure if we have really done that on here. So in this case, I could call it save this screen, as I'm gonna call this screen new screen. I'm gonna call it China stocks.